Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
Today,
got some devastating news, too.
Today is April 11th, 2020. We are in like I don't even know what week this is of this quarantine. It's a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what month this is. Like, I don't even know what day this is. You know, it's Monday.
The 11th.
And we are, like, deep into this, but, we got, hold up, devastating, and, bad news. Let's give them the breaking news sound effect. I just read an email that the All-Star Touch Football League Winter Spring season canceled till the fall of 2020. Yes, I repeat, the All-Star Touch Football League Winter Spring season canceled.
And it stinks because Ralph was just on here, like, yeah.
Giving a little hope.
Yeah,
but,
he did give a little hope. If it starts at the beginning of June, there's still hope, but.
I think they were going off of. The fact that the parks are going to open and that
they're going off
possibly,
the shutdown. The state is still shut down right now until June 7th. On June 7th, they're going to reevaluate whether or not it's ready to be open. So, which I doubt it is because the numbers are like every day there's like 2,000 more people infected. So I highly doubt it's going to open on June 7th. So I think he's like looking at it the same way we are. Like I just don't see an end to this anytime soon.
I guess.
And maybe it's time to just tell people it's over instead of giving them false hope.
It's not false hope. There's nothing wrong with having a little hope, you know?
Yeah,
like,
but
a little something that I look forward to, because that's all I was looking forward to.
September's
was the season starting back up, and you know, I get it is a long time, but in the
because you know how it is.
The things, it's not really a long time.
It's like 4 months from now. Time goes by fast, but it's still like 4 months from now.
It's summer. Next month, summer.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Yeah, so next month is June. But you also know how it is, too. Like, each season is different, and you have the same core group of guys, but you also have different people on your team, too. So that's the thing, too. Like, are you going to have the same players next season? Are you going to have to recruit new players? I guess it's too early to find out.
We're basically in the off-season at this point, so...
It's too early to know.
You know, rebuilding and you know what? First of all, we gotta rebuild this world.
I know.
You know, rebuild this country. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if they're gonna have an NFL season at this point.
They were saying I saw the thing earlier that was on the TV, and I guess Larry had posted on his Facebook. That's where I read it at. He said the dude said that the only way they'd be able to have an NFL season is if they tested every player on every team.
That was college. They said they don't want to start college football or college sports back up unless all students are allowed to go to school. And if it's not safe for all students, you can't have football players, which are student athletes, out there playing football when the rest of their classmates aren't safe enough to go back to class.
And the one thing from the Dr. Folke or whatever, he said the only way they'd be able to have any kind of NFL or college sports is if every player got tested before every game. Yeah. And the only way they'd be able to play is if they came back negative. They came back positive, you're not participating this week. But there's no way they're going to test every player.
Comes back positive. I mean, that's not even that's the big deal is that they're positive and like, come on. This disease has killed. This man-made disease, let's say, has killed too many people for
continuing to
football.
Kill people.
I mean, it's wiped out too many people's grandmothers, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers,
aunts,
uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy at this point. No, not at this point. Like, it's been crazy.
It's not over, and I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon.
I don't see it.
I just don't see how it's going away. Like,
I don't see it.
I tell you.
I think this is
I read the emails every day.
I don't know.
And it's like every day it's you think it's they said that North Jersey has finally come to a downward curve. They're not reporting any new cases, but us here in South Jersey every day is like 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 new cases, 2,000 new cases, 150 people died today, 300 people died yesterday. Like, it just seems like it's getting worse to me.
Worse? I don't know about worse. I don't know.
Based on the numbers from what they used to be to what they're reporting now, the numbers are way worse. There's way more people infected every day.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true because
it is.
400 people dying in a day is ridiculous. 300 people, 200 people dying in a day is ridiculous.
That just happened a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know. It's been happening every day. But what I'm saying is, like, it's like the ridiculous part about it is that it doesn't seem to be going away. It doesn't seem to be going away.
It doesn't seem to be getting any better. It's just like there's
I don't know what's
flattening out of nothing. They're like the numbers are
so
high.
Let it run its course. It's like I don't think there's anything. I don't see it course running anything.
No,
like
the numbers are so high.
At this point,
people are getting tired of sitting in their house now, like, because they've already been in their house for 2 months. So you see more and more people out. More and more people walking around without masks on. It's just...
It's ugly.
It
might be exactly what my daughter thinks. And my daughter thinks that this is the end of the world.
I don't know.
I might try to talk that crazy shit like, oh, is that... Well, you know, it is the end of the world for some people. You know, and you don't know if it's going to be the end of the world for you because you don't know if you catch it.
If you're going to survive.
And if you're going to survive.
You hope you're strong enough. Like, you don't know.
I don't even know if strength has anything to do with it. Like,
healthy,
at this point.
I guess you could say.
No. I don't think strength has anything to do with it at this point. Like, it feels.
I don't know.
It feels like.
I don't feel like they're really giving us the full 401 on, like, that 911 on the coronavirus. I feel like they're leaving key parts of it out.
I mean, I don't know what you can really leave out, but I know that. The hospitals have
people are scared to go to the hospital.
Yeah, nobody wants to even go to the hospital.
Don't go stand in line at a Med One or
like
a clinic before they go to the hospital. And people are scared to go to the hospital. If you go drive
I don't
past
blame
the clinic,
people for being afraid to go to the hospital because it's almost like a death sentence.
Yeah,
like you go to the hospital and they're just going to leave you in a room to die.
And you're not sure if you're ever going to.
So why go to the fucking hospital?
Either one, they're going to turn you away and not take you, or two, they're going to admit you, and you don't know if you're ever going to go home again.
You know what? Because family members can't check on you.
Yeah, nobody's allowed to visit.
So basically, what how I feel like what's going on is people are getting a taste of how older people are
in nursing homes. Yeah,
where nobody comes to visit you. Yeah. Nobody cares. People care. If they care, they don't show it.
Off and leave you there.
You're just basically there. So people are, because you're not allowed. So if I go to the hospital, my family's not allowed to come check on me or
check to make sure you're getting the proper
what's
treatment.
going on. Yeah. Like, it's just basically like you're there and you're at the mercy of strangers to save your life. But it feels like there's not a life. I'm not saying there's not enough, but it just feels like this.
At least when you had visitors, like they're like, you know.
They're like, what is this?
Yeah.
What's going on here
today? Why is he so hot?
Why is he this? Why is he that?
Did he get washed?
Yes.
Why is his IV moldy?
When you don't have people or public perception of or an outside entity of people actually
people who care about you, checking
in on you, they will let you sit there and die.
Yeah, like why is there fucking
and that's what it feels like is going on.
Growing out of his IV.
Like
why is there pus coming out of it? Like
why hasn't he been turned over? Why does he have bed sores? Why is this? Yeah. Like none of that is going on. And you know what? And I'm not bashing the healthcare system, but it feels like too many people are fucking just dying for no fucking reason. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, I trying to tell me that many people can't fight this off? Is that what you're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Exactly. It feels like Like, I know somebody that was there and survived the coronavirus, and he said that the people were afraid, which I don't blame them for being afraid.
His
but
wife
at the same
had to
time,
beg them to give him the medicine that he needed. If it wasn't for his wife, he'd probably be dead right now.
Probably.
If it wasn't for his wife,
that's
begging for the medicine, he'd probably be dead right now because they weren't going to give it to him. They weren't giving it to him.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know. I have a different feel for
every day. There's a new treatment,
medical, and I understand they are doctors and they know they have families to go home to, but at the same time,
so do the patients.
Some of these patients are there for you to basically
that's your job. Yes, that's your job. Do no harm.
Not protect, almost like police.
Do no harm. Yes.
Protect and serve and try to do everything you can do to save people's lives, and it's just I don't know if that's going on right now.
They literally take an oath to do no harm.
I don't know what's going on.
But and then every day it's like there's new. I just read an email the other day of this new treatment that they're trying for when vaccines aren't available for people who are infected and severe and critical and stuff. They're giving them plasma from a recovered coronavirus patient. So they're basically your boss or somebody who had it and has recovered from it is now symptom free and is fine. They're asking those people to donate plasma. They're taking that plasma and injecting it into people who are critical and really serious, injecting them with
just guinea
plasma from If
it saves their lives, then do it.
That's what we're doing when there's no vaccine available. I'm like, what do you mean there's no? We still have a shortage of vaccines around here?
And just like I said, that like I told you before, that sounds like some Vampire Diary stuff.
It does, because they said
Klaus's blood is the cure for a vampire bite.
The people who have recovered from it may have developed antibodies that are helping people. Because they said there's 2 people in Virtua and Voorhees that they gave it to that were critical and on
and
the
didn't think they were going to survive.
They recovered after they gave them plasma from and a previously infected person. So maybe they are right. Maybe you can get reinfected if your body builds up these antibodies.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, but I've also heard in different circumstances. Here's spring hands. In different circumstances that people have been reinfected, but they don't have symptoms or something crazy like that. I don't know what's true. Like Jim said before,
it's a virus. So it's going to mutate, and there's going to be before you know it, there's going to be 40 different strains of this virus.
Maybe,
mm-hmm.
maybe, but it's a man-made. It's a man-made virus.
But it's still a virus.
Specifically made, and viruses are unpredictable.
Yes.
And
once it's put out there, I don't think they're going to I don't think they're going to be able to stop it, or it's just not going to go away. And then in the middle of this whole coronavirus thing, we have people like Ahmad Arbery getting shot.
Well, that happened in February, but
before the quarantine. It was before the quarantine.
It was right before the quarantine.
Quarantine started March 15th.
But the word was out that
mm-hmm.
Coronavirus. It was actually kind of, I don't know exactly what date it was, but
I know quarantine started
Ahmad
March 15th.
Ahmad Arbery. Wow, once again, I don't care what this kid was doing.
Yeah.
I've seen people. I'm not going to say any names, but I've seen people.
People are talking about there's video of him coming out of the house.
He was trespassing or burglarizing a house, as long as it wasn't those people's house that actually shot him, has nothing to do with them. They're not police officers, and if he wasn't, he was an ex-police officer. Doesn't mean that
he's retired.
You can just go smoke somebody, and it wasn't even the ex-police officer that did it. It was his son.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think he shot. They said the boy was shot 3 times. I think the dad shot him too. No. The dad's not charged. No, the dad did not get charged with murder. He got charged with basically conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Right? It was his idea. Let's go fucking hunt this boy down.
He's the one that saw him running down the street and told his son to go grab his
gun. Go grab Bertha, boy.
Grab your gun and let's go.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Let's go get him.
It doesn't matter what this kid did in high school, if he got charged for shoplifting. I don't care.
I don't care what he did. That's what the media tries to do. Every time something happens like this, where somebody's clearly in the wrong, and they're trying to I'm not saying the media is against this young man, but I'm saying that every time something like this happens, or they always try to, oh, well, he has a record.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he did this before. What the F does that got to do with anything?
They had the nerve to say that this boy brought a gun to school 5 years ago.
6
years ago.
No. He brought a gun to a school
high school basketball game.
High school basketball game.
Yeah.
So what?
He brought a gun.
Did he have a gun when he was smoked in the middle of the street? I wish he did have a gun.
He brought a gun to school, which means he's aggressive, and that's why that shows that he was aggressive in attacking the McMichaels when they tried to, politely stop him.
Oh, politely stop him by cocking a shotty in the middle of the street and cutting him off and chasing him down the street? Is that what you do?
Blocking him off in the front, somebody chasing him in the back with guns, like come here, boy.
Like, you're a lynch mob.
I don't care who you are.
I would try to fight you, too.
Yeah, if I was running down the street and somebody stopped their car in front of me and got out with a gun, I'm running, too. I'm not going to stop and talk to you.
But I guess that young man felt that was his best, you go to self-preservation.
Right.
And I guess that was his best.
After they already shot at him.
No. They didn't shoot at him.
Before
first shot
he grabbed the gun.
The first is when he grabbed the gun.
Yes.
That was when the first shot went off. So let's talk about that female. What's her name?
The district attorney?
Yeah, the prosecutor.
The prosecutor that...
What's her name?
Jackie Johnson.
Jackie Johnson, the first prosecutor on...
Ahmad Arbery's case.
On his case, said that...
Now, McMichaels used to work for her. He retired from her office last year. So she made sure that the cops wanted to arrest the McMichaels, and she basically told them, no, you don't have enough evidence. They were within their rights of doing citizen's arrest, and there's no reason to arrest them. No, we're not going to arrest them. That's what she said. She stopped the cops from arresting them boys. But
her there's a long line of scandal in her.
She said there's 5 years worth of cover-up.
And as her tenure as a prosecutor.
Yeah.
There's always some kind of police brutality, police murders and shootings. There's multiple different.
Yeah.
So she definitely goes to bat for her police officers.
There's 5 years worth of cover up.
She also
for her.
covers up, like I said, a bunch of scandal, and you cannot. That's what I'm saying right now. And once I say this, I want you to applaud me. I think not only should they be arrested, but I feel like she should be removed as the prosecutor in that district,
county, whatever.
Doing until after a thorough investigation by the FBI and everybody else, the powers that be, the government. She's supposed to be the government, but she needs to be removed immediately. And applaud me. I mean, she needs to be removed right now.
I read that online earlier today. That was actually reported today that in the past 5 years, there's been multiple police cover-ups under her watch. Right
now, today, she needs to be removed from, I'm not going to say office, but from her position of authority or power or her job.
Yeah.
She needs to be fired right now.
Stripped of her title.
Fired and investigated until further notice, and she can go find maybe even charged.
Yeah.
Maybe even charged. She needs to go. What's her name again?
Jackie Johnson.
Jackie Johnson, you need to be removed. You need to be removed because you are obviously you have issues with the truth. Now, your job as a prosecutor is to not only, police's job is to protect and serve. Your job is to
prosecute. Innocent
crimes.
And guilty, yes.
Not just, he's a police officer.
It's okay that a cop just shot up that poor innocent woman or man or whatever. Don't worry about
freaking,
we'll
incidents.
throw the evidence away. You didn't do anything wrong.
Stop.
What?
Stop. You can't. It has to stop. It has to stop. And people like her need to be removed from
Yes, they
like
do.
they're from their
She's
jobs.
not the only one.
Because she's not the only one. This is an issue in this country today.
It happens a lot everywhere.
Where race instead of facts and circumstances and evidence and
police officers.
The law is always disregarded
over a police officer or
just to help a fellow someone you consider a coworker or a friend.
Justice Department.
When did the Constitution and the law stop mattering? You know, when did the law and the Constitution stop mattering to people that are supposed to uphold and protect and enforce the law? You know what? Applaud me.
A long time ago. Well, not so much now, but maybe about a year ago, it was really bad, where you'd see a cop would shoot an innocent person just because, for some reason, America, not America, the media has painted a picture that black people are to be feared. They're all drug dealers. They all have guns. And we're dangerous. Yeah, you're all dangerous. And
black folks are dangerous animals who need to be fucking put down on sight because you can't trust them. If they stop them, watch their hands when they're grabbing their registration because they're going to slyly shoot you with a, like,
they act like they're lions or bears or something. Like, oh, my God, if you see one, proceed with caution.
Yeah.
You know, like they may attack.
Yeah, like we're tigers, lions, and bears.
Yeah.
It's just
the media has painted such a bad picture. It's not even funny. I
don't know if it's the media. I think it's just perception. I think it's perception by these officers that are just afraid. When you're a natural born coward, doesn't matter if you have a gun or a vest or a badge or whatever. If you're a coward before you start becoming a police officer, you're still going to be a coward when you're a police officer.
But there's multiple.
So what do cowards do? Cowards act off of
fear. Yeah. But it's not just
an
one.
Impulse.
There's multiple.
Because they're scared for themselves.
But why are they scared? Because the media has painted such a bad picture that black people are villains.
No. I think they grow up. I think they grow up feeling like that.
You think
they're raised that way? So
with such hatred, like.
Okay, exactly. I won't even just say it's just hatred. It's just fear of other races.
How many times have you walk down the street and you see a white person go to the other side of the street? Like they won't walk past you.
Oh yeah,
on the other side of the street. That happens all the time.
Yeah. All right, so if you see people like that and then you give them a badge because they have a clean record, they're young,
and they can pass the test.
They can pass a test.
Yeah.
That makes them what? Still a coward and still scared of black people or brown.
And most of them
black and brown people or I'll say other races. When you're afraid of other races.
But it's not other races that they're afraid of. It's just one race.
No, they are. They do. Latinos, Spanish, Hispanic folks get the same treatment.
You don't see them getting shot as much as black people do.
But they do.
But they don't talk about it as much, I guess.
It happens.
I'm sure it does.
It happens.
And I'm sure you'll have your people out there like, oh my God.
They get profiled almost just as much.
Just as much as black. I'm sure you have your people out there like, white people get shot just as much as black people do.
I don't know if I don't see that to be true. And if they do get shot, it's because they had a gun in their hand and they were friggin' aiming it at a cop.
Like I've witnessed it firsthand. I never. You always talked about it, but I never experienced it until I met you. How bad it really is out there. Like I used to get pulled over just for riding with a black person. They automatically
leaving where I was at.
Yeah,
like
they automatically.
What were you doing there?
Yeah. Did you buy drugs? Where's the drugs at? Like, just because I'm white and he's black, I'm automatically buying drugs from him. He's my dealer.
That's what they think.
It's bad.
Yeah, it is. But It's
pretty bad. In 2020, it should not be that way. This world should not be like that.
It's pretty scary, man. But those are the least of our worries at this point.
Yeah.
Those are the least of our worries. We have a pandemic that just seems to not be going away.
Yeah, I don't think it's gone away.
I just don't. I don't either.
And they were like, I think by the time we get this under control, if we ever get it under control, because they're already talking about a second possible wave to come in the winter.
Can they get it? Can they get it under control?
No.
I don't.
They can't.
I mean, wait. Hold up.
I'm waiting for the day they tell everybody to take their masks off. Like, it's okay. Go ahead.
Well, they already did that. They already said that. Oh, you don't need masks. Masks don't help.
They said that at the beginning.
I don't think it's up to the government to get it under control. I think it's up to the American people to get it under control because they need to stop being stupid.
But they're not, though. You see, there's people. There's so many people that just don't care. Don't care. Don't think they're going to be affected. And if they are,
I don't have it. I don't need to wear a mask. Okay, all right.
I had it and I'll never get it again.
Or I had it, I'll never get it again. Like it's just, it's not. Just, why do people just keep looking toward the government for to get things together?
Not to mention
they play a part in it, but at the same time, I mean, since it was somebody's government, I'm not saying it was ours. Somebody's government is the one that unleashed this bullshit in the first place.
It might have been our government.
Who knows? Who fucking knows? At this point, who knows?
But then again, remember yesterday you were talking to somebody on the phone and they said it was a hoax.
Yeah, well, that's what Donald Trump tried to say it was in the first place.
I think there's so many people that actually believe that it's a hoax. That it's not real.
It's not a hoax.
Because they don't know anybody none of their friends or family have been affected and they just don't believe that it's real.
Well, I think it's up to the people to protect themselves.
Definitely up to the people.
And as long as people don't protect themselves,
the people
or
are the ones
the
spreading
people
it.
that are around them, it's not going to go away.
People are the ones spreading it.
It's up to us, not anybody else. It's up to us as a people. Us. When I say us, I mean black, white, Latino, Chinese, Hispanic, Mexican. I know they fall under Hispanic, Indian, whatever race you can think of. Whatever race you could possibly think of, I believe it's up to us. Us as a people to get this under control. As in, respect your neighbor. Respect the person that you're near. If you have to go to the store, wear a mask. Wash your hands. Wash off your hands. Wash your hands. Stop being so damn selfish and ignorant to the point where just stay away from people. You know, wear it. And if you're near somebody, don't be flapping your
put a mask
gums in somebody's face, spitting. When
put a mask on.
Just put a mask on.
Yeah.
That's it. It won't stop until people start realizing this.
That's what I said.
Don't go to your friend's house and hang out and
people aren't going to realize this. That's why I don't think it's like I think it's going to run its course through so many more people before.
But why? Why?
And I get it. It's been 2 months.
Keep a mask on.
I get it. It's been 2 months.
When you're around other people, it's about respect. If I have a mask on, I can't give you my germs. If you don't have a mask, you don't have the same respect that I have for you. Right. I'm not trying to give you my germs, but you don't have the same respect for me.
But you don't care if I give you mine.
You know, so you want to spread your filth. You know, that's all. Like that's all I'm saying.
But that's the thing. Like I just don't think it's going to stop until it runs its course through everybody.
How can a man-made virus run its course?
Because it's going to run its course through everybody who's walking around with no mask on and ignorant. They're either going to get it or not.
Get it and spread it.
Yeah, get it and spread it or not.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, I know, again, it's 2 months into this quarantine. People are tired. They're tired of sitting in their house. They're tired. They're bored. They're depressed. They're ready to go back out.
Yeah, I hear you.
So they start venturing out little by little. Yeah,
I'd rather be sitting in my house than be sitting in the hospital bed.
And there's a lot of people.
Or sitting in a graveyard or in a morgue. Matter of fact, they're not even letting your family even give you a proper funeral
You're
anymore.
not even allowed to. Yeah, there's only
That's against the social distancing rules of funerals.
Funeral, yeah,
you can only some people can come through some dirt on you when you're dead from a fucking nasty virus, man.
There's no funerals. You know what they said they're going to do for graduations? A virtual online graduation. There's no walking down the aisle this year. Like, everybody will sign onto your computer and we'll have a virtual graduation this year.
I'm fine with that. At this point, it can't be done.
But see, that's the thing. You're fine with that, but there's so many people who aren't. There's more people who aren't fine with that than are.
What about people not graduating?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, not graduate, not. You're okay. You'd rather stay in the house.
Safe than sorry.
Yes, you'd rather stay in the house away from people than go to work around a bunch of retards that aren't wearing masks and stuff.
Yeah, well, because they have no respect for anybody else but themselves.
But other people wouldn't. Other people would rather go out and risk exposure than sit in the house.
Wow.
I think
to me, that's sad.
I think there's more people that would rather go out and risk exposure than sit in the house.
To me, it's sad. Like, I just think that, like I said, we all need to help protect each other and try our best.
Or it's never going to end.
Where's all
our callers today?
Well, I guess we ain't got no callers today.
Where's Sean and Val and Jim?
But back to the season, it's canceled, man, until at least the fall. Hopefully that happens.
Hopefully they get it under control by the fall.
Who's they? I keep saying there is no they. We as a society need to get it under control. We need to get it under control because this is our lives.
It is.
We need to get it under control.
This is our lives.
The people, not the government, not, the people need to get under control. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, the government ain't doing anything to protect us. It's not like they're going out and handing out masks.
They're basically telling you, listen, it's not like anybody can't find something to cover their face with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, they're basically telling you anything will work. But you still see people out with trying to use their hands.
And their nasty fucking fingers.
And the stores let them, though. Stores let them. We went to the dollar store yesterday, and this guy had his mask on.
With
half on, nose hanging out, like no gloves, nothing. Like, it's just...
I guess he wanted to smell some fart. Like, I don't know what the fuck he wanted. I don't get it. I've seen too many trifling people doing that, man. Well, as long as you got dirt bags like that, I can't breathe with a mask. Okay, you won't be able to breathe in a graveyard. Yeah. You won't be able to breathe with a...
But you got a tube down your throat.
Or I'm not going to say flesh.
Respiratory.
But with a respiratory fucking virus...
But you got a tube down your throat.
Eating your fucking lungs.
Yeah.
And eating your white blood cells.
When you're in the hospital on a fucking respirator.
Just do your best to try to protect yourself and everybody else.
That's why I'd rather stay away from everybody.
And people like that have no regard for anybody else's well-being and think that it's all about them and, I don't have it. Oh, I feel fine. All right, well, you can still spread it by talking to me. So get the fuck out my face. And
just because you're not showing symptoms doesn't mean you don't have it.
And don't mean you can't spread it.
Yeah.
So are you going to be, all right, so like one person, like what if they started like telling people, well, you were responsible for 5 people's deaths?
No, they said every one person that's infected is responsible for 10 people. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Responsible for infecting 10 people, yes. So, because people walk around thinking they're fine just because they're not showing any symptoms, and they're here infecting everybody. That's why it's best to treat everybody as if they got it.
That's the way to do it. And it's just sad.
Just stay away. Like, I'd just rather stay away.
Fuck out my face.
Friends, I don't need to see friends right now. Like, I'll see y'all on the flip side.
And family.
I'll catch friends and family later. We can talk on the phone. I'll see y'all another time. Maybe Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas. I'll see y'all later, but there's no, you can't come over here and hang out. I'm not coming over your house to hang out. There's nothing. Like, you want to talk, we'll talk on the phone. Otherwise, I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, maybe.
I
just feel like there's too many people fucking agendas, man. Like, I don't know. I think the government has their own agenda.
Of course they do. They definitely do. They always do.
Each state has their own agenda. I think each politician that talks about it, like Biden and Trump, they all got their own agendas.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone's always trying to use somebody else's fucking tragedy to elevate themselves. It's just a lot of fucking bullshit going on, man. And at this point, it's just like, oh wow, I don't know.
I'm actually shocked because the governor of New Jersey,
I feel like he's been doing a good job.
He's been doing a good job because there's people that have been pressuring him to reopen the state, and he said people are more important than money.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. He actually said in one of his press conferences that people are more important than the economy. Like,
exactly.
we won't have an economy if we don't have any people left.
Exactly. So you know what? What's his name? Phil Murphy?
Yeah.
Let's applaud him.
Yeah, we need to take care of the people before we worry about how much money we're losing.
Exactly.
But then
you have fat slobs like Chris Christie,
who's
only worried about money.
He was trying to pressure him into reopening things. Chris Christie was the one that was like, "What are you doing?
He doesn't know what he's doing. What's he doing? What are we doing?
We're losing so much money.
Money. Yeah. You're worried about money until what about the people?
Right.
What about the people?
He said, like, we can't.
All about this world goes round. If there's nobody working, it's about the people.
Yeah, he said there will be no economy if there's no people left.
Exactly. So you're going to lose more. We're going to be in a recession or a depression.
We already are in a recession. They're saying we're already in a recession.
Yeah, I'm sure we are. But somebody's getting rich because I see people at the store all the fucking time.
Well, you know how it is. It's the essential businesses that are still open they're getting money from the state for being open. And people on unemployment are getting extra money for being open. Some employees are getting hazard pay, but then you have other employees who are not getting hazard pay. So take that one. Come on, Kai, go. You have other employees who aren't getting hazard pay. So it depends. Like, every essential business that's open got a certain amount of money from the state for being open, for being an essential business. Businesses that are closed got a certain amount of money for being closed. People on unemployment got money for being on unemployment. But what about the essential workers that have to go to work every day?
Yeah.
There ain't no increase for them.
Dog walk and fucking sacrificing themselves.
Yeah.
In the name of what?
Yeah. Just go out there, put your health on the line. Like, we don't care. You're replaceable, but you ain't getting more money. We're not paying you anymore. Shit. It's crazy.
It's just foul. Yeah, we're usually a sports talk show, but today is just a lot of fucking nonsense.
And we can only talk so much about the season. The season's canceled,
so
over. There's not really much you can do until
we would have beat
season.
Philip Stakes today. Yesterday. We would have beat Philip Stakes.
It would be rock bottom.
Me and you, Johnny. You would have had rock bottom coming up this week.
Yeah.
We'd have been preparing for rock bottom, but at this, it's
as you're
over.
riding high off your Philip Stakes victory.
Yep.
Because this was like you guys were on a roll this season. You guys
beat them.
Like, you guys had a fucking awesome team this season too. It sucks that the league shut down.
I still want a fucking team crowned as the champions. I think the Braves are the 2000.
But it's hard to tell though.
The winter spring 2020 champions. We are.
You can make your own trophy.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell because then you'd have people who argued that you didn't play anybody significant to say that.
Oh, all right. Well, nobody significant wanted to play us anyway.
You'd have like the dirty marks out there who'd say you can't say that because you didn't play anybody significant yet.
The Braves are the champs.
You beat the Ravens. So what?
Yeah, we beat the Ravens.
You beat the Roughnecks. So what?
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Well, they didn't want to play us either because we would have smoked GC Irish as usual. We would have smoked. They were
coming up after rock bottom.
The Prospects once again. That's like every Sunday, like church.
You were going for your fourth time in a row.
We would have smoked the Prospects like normal. Let me hit the Charlie Murphy.
You were going for your fourth in a row.
Yeah, we would have whooped their ass again. And then, Other than that, I don't know who else was there. You know, I want to play Steel City. I need Steel City on our.
They haven't been on your roster in a while.
I mean, on our schedule. We need Steel City on our schedule.
So now you're requesting 4 league games?
I want a piece of Steel City.
You're personally requesting 4 league games.
I didn't say that. Maybe. You know, we'll see. We'll see how the off season goes and go from there. You know?
Yeah, you guys see who's coming back, who's not coming back, who can play next season in camp. Yeah. Hopefully the whole team comes back, but it usually doesn't work that way. We'll see. Back
to the drawing board, you know.
But Steel City is probably the one team that you don't really know much about, and you don't really bash them much because you don't really know them.
I haven't talked.
I don't know anybody else Steel City except for Matt. I don't even know Matt. I just know the quarterback's name is Matt. I couldn't tell you anybody else on the roster.
They're like the quiet team of the.
Yeah, they don't talk shit. They don't
They just go out there and play.
Mhm. But they be winning too. They had a bad season last year, the fall 2019.
No, they actually started out pretty good, and then they kind of
started out
fell
good,
off.
but then they fell off.
They got smacked by, I think, rock
every
bottom.
league game.
And then they lost to the Prosecutor.
Yeah.
Wait, where's that Charlie Murphy?
Oh yeah.
Why'd you go all the way down?
Because I was looking for something. See what's on there.
I'll say it again. They got smacked by the Prospects. No, they lost.
The past couple seasons.
Yeah, I can remember.
That was their own.
They beat Committee too, but that was only with Egan and
when they only had
with Egan and
6 people now.
Val. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, because Steel City be up there rocking.
Yeah.
Usually.
I would like to have Steel City on my schedule. One of these seasons. Let's get into this
question because I know when Ralph was on last week, he was saying. You
didn't make this private, did you?
No.
All right.
He was saying that the Panthers are a family team, and they don't care if they win or lose. They just like to go out there every week and play. So, do you think, in your opinion, do you think that if Ralph was on another team, that they would be better?
Wait, another team as in what?
Besides the Panthers. No, because Ralph said that he's on a family team. He even said that people don't hit him as hard as
Well, he said that already.
I know, but that's what I'm asking. Do you think Ralph is a decent quarterback that if he played on the Roughnecks or GC Irish or something like that?
If you put Ralph on GC Irish, would GC Irish be better than they are right now?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Do you think the team?
I think if Ralph was on GC Irish would be a contender. And I'm not saying they're not a contender right now because they'd
be more of a contender.
I think they could compete in the elite.
I think GC Irish got lucky.
If GC Irish, no, they didn't. They won. They won,
but they got lucky. They did.
No,
that's not true. They beat Price.
They beat Price Electric.
Jim
they destroyed the Sloth.
Jim gave up.
And I won't say Jim gave up.
He did too. He said it on the show before the final game, they're going to beat us, but I don't care. I'm just happy to get to the championship game.
No, they didn't give up. He didn't give up.
Jim was shutting himself down before the game. They lost.
GC Irish won that game. And fine.
GC Irish was the better team, yes.
They were, that day.
Yes.
They played 10 times. I don't know what the outcome would be, but I think if Ralph was on GC Irish or you put him on
the Monstars.
Hold up.
Put him on the Monstars or something like that. Someone tell. Yeah, I don't know, because Scott's pretty decent. So I wouldn't necessarily say the Monstars.
This dog's getting on my fucking nerves. So you're crying.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say because Scott's not bad. So we'll say put him on the I don't know who else is left that needs. When you say Monstars, you think Ralph is better than Scott?
I don't know.
Because Scott's okay, but Scott be messing up too sometimes. But Ralph be putting some points up.
I don't know.
The Panthers,
I don't know.
The
I don't know.
Panthers
I don't know who's
had
better, Scott or Ralph. That's a good question.
The
Like,
Panthers
I don't know.
had an awesome offense last season, a really good
Well,
offense.
they started out pretty good.
But their defense is horrible. They were putting up
Yeah.
points. It's just their defense.
Well, GC Irish has a good defense, and sometimes their offense can be, but they
That's
figured
the
it
problem.
out.
Yeah,
Though.
putting points
Their
up.
offense could be, a little stagnant.
They did. They figured it out last season, but do you think they still got it?
Who?
I don't know. GC Irish. I
Yeah.
kind of think it was a fluke.
Nah.
I kind of think it was a fluke.
I don't know.
I think they got lucky.
All right, let's put Ralph on every team. All right, so
Let's see.
of course, would all right, go back to that paper right there. All right, would Rock Bottom be better?
That was his team at one point.
Let's get through every team. Would Rock Bottom be better with Ralph?
No.
Would Camden be better with Ralph?
No.
Would Steel City be better with Ralph?
I don't know, because I don't really know much about Steel City, but probably not.
Would Prospects be better?
Absolutely.
With Ralph?
Absolutely, 100%. I think they would be better with Ralph.
Would Ralph? Well, would the Braves be better with Ralph?
I don't think Ralph's better than Sean.
All right, he's on the Panthers. All right, would the Ravagers be better with Ralph?
I think Ralph is a more consistent quarterback than Sky.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think Ralph has more of a love for the league and the game than Scott does.
Okay. All right. Now, would the Hybrids be better with Ralph?
Yes.
Over Tony?
Yes.
Would the Sloth be better with Ralph?
Oh, definitely.
Would GC Irish be better than with Ralph over Dalton?
Yes.
I don't know I don't know if he's even still in the Ravens.
But would
the Ravens be better with Ralph? Yes.
The Roughnecks. I don't know.
Would the Roughnecks be better?
But from what I've seen, I wasn't impressed. So I would say Ralph would be better on the Roughnecks.
Would Ralph be better than on
Grasso? I don't know. Everyone says Grasso, but from what I've seen from Grasso, I wasn't impressed.
You know what? I think Ralph is better than Grasso.
I watched the reflection of GCR's game, and Grasso was not doing so well in that game. Like I was actually shocked how bad. Like everyone talks so much about reflection.
He's got good players. He's got a lot of good players.
No,
he's got a lot of good players.
His son.
No, he's got some other good players too.
But
he does. Would you say Grasso or Ralph?
I would have to. I've seen more from Ralph than I have from Grasso. I haven't really seen much from Grasso. Like, Grasso hasn't done anything to impress me where I'm like, oh, my God, he's
You don't know who this guy is, but
I don't know who Brett is.
Brett from the new guys or Ralph, I would say Ralph.
Yeah.
I
don't know
Colonial,
who Eric is.
I don't, he's the guy that used to be on the Volt.
Yeah.
I would say...
But I would just say,
I don't know. I would say probably. I don't know.
They need receivers.
I think
I don't think it's the quarterback.
If he has, no, I would say I wouldn't say Ralph would be better than that. I don't know. I
think Colonial needs
Maybe
receivers.
Ralph. They're different guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Colonial needs receivers. I don't think it's their quarterback that's the problem. I think it's they have nobody to catch the ball.
Yeah.
They have nobody to throw the ball to.
So
what about?
I don't know about that one. That's the one I don't know about. And then you got Tom Graff on the Ball Hawks or Ralph.
That's tough. I might have to go. I don't know. The Ball Hawks was new, so I don't really know much about them. I don't know who else is on their team. The only thing I saw of Tom Graff is when he played on the Prospects, and I think if Tom Graff was still on the Prospects, that the Prospects may have a shot at the elite title. But without Tom Graff on the Prospects don't have a shot at the elite title. But is he better than Ralph? I don't know. I might have to go with Tom Graff on that one.
By a hair, if I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, it's close. Everyone calls Ralph the GOAT for a reason.
Just respect for a senior citizen, that's all. I'm just fucking with you, Ralph. Yeah, I don't know. I would just say, no, I would take Tom Graff.
Yeah,
I would go with Tom Graff.
I think Tom Graff.
I would take Tom Graff. Barely. I don't know. Barely Tom Graff.
Ralph be out there getting busy, man.
Yeah, Ralph be out there still getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, he does.
With his hand warmer and his
I saw
socks.
On Facebook that he graduated from Triton High School in 1975 or something like that. I was like, oh, shit. He went to the same high school I did. And he graduated before I was even born.
You didn't see the memorials of like all the
the
like
plaques?
the plaques of Ralph up there?
No, I was into the sports then, so I don't know if he was the quarterback for the Triton Mustangs back in 1975.
Oh wow, 1975.
It was something like that. As I said, it was something like that.
He graduated high school in 1975.
Something like that.
Damn. Well. Oh, damn. I meant to say I appreciated the kind words that he said. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, yeah. He said that you remind him of him back in the day when he first got in the league.
Shit talking and shit. So I just want to say thank you, Ralph, and I appreciate it, man.
He said if you want to be the best, you got to put yourself out there and you got to make yourself known, and, you know, and that's what you're doing. And he said he commends you because it's not easy to do. It's not easy to put yourself out there like that.
Ralph the GOAT. He's a great Ralph. But yeah, man.
Good old Ralphie Pants.
Yeah, that was a pretty good question, man. Like, so we got Ralph being better on like half the teams.
Yeah.
More than
half the teams.
So, yeah.
More than half. So you think his team is holding him back?
I wouldn't say teams holding him back.
But it kind of is, though.
They're just out there playing. They're just out there having fun.
They're squashing his potential.
I'm not saying they're not out there trying to compete, but they don't play. They don't take it. I don't know.
Because he even said that he was like, he's like when he played on rock bottom versus him playing now, he's like they don't hit him, they don't like sack him.
They're just out there, playing.
Yeah, like it's
not a personal thing.
It's not a physical game when
like some games get personal and
like when they play against you guys, everybody's trying to elbow you guys, smack everybody on the back and pull out.
Yeah, back slapping and rip out your hair.
And ripping shirts off.
Bite an ear. Or...
Half your team comes out with their jerseys ripped.
Yeah.
At their games. They're not doing that to the Panthers. They're like lightly pushing them, not even pushing them.
You're down.
Backing up 10 yards away from them.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So
like,
we'll see.
Don't hit this. Don't hit this. Just let them go. Just let them go.
Nice catch, Diz.
Yeah, like
picking them off the ground.
They're running next to him like, go ahead, Diz, go.
But that's basically how it is. So, it is what it is. But, I'll say it again. The winter, spring season canceled till fall. The winter, spring season
didn't know,
has been canceled.
All the team reps have just got an email. So if you didn't receive the email, I guess talk to your coach or captain because they got the email that it's canceled.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We ain't got much. I ain't got really much else to say.
I guess there's no callers, so we'll just make it a short, sweet show and hit from there.
Shit. I want to use. Hold up. You know what? I ain't gonna get copyright strike because we don't need it now. So.
Yeah, we'll save it till they come on.
Yeah. I wanted to use thing, but whatever.
We got some theme songs for our host. But I guess nobody wants to host today.
No one wants to come on, so
everybody
it is what it is.
I don't know.
But all right, guys. Thank you guys for listening.
And we'll see y'all next Monday.
We'll see you next time. Till next time.
Peace out.
Peace.